I know this video is not going to get views or comments or likes or nothing like that, but it's just something I feel like doing. Something I want to talk about love, right? All right. We all got people, I hope and assume that we, love in our life. You know, family members, kids, wife, stuff like that. Now, I want to speak about the different levels of love, though, because there are different levels. You have different levels of love for like your friend, cousin, uncle, stuff like that. But I want to talk about the love between, let's say, three main groups of people: kids, wife, mom, something like that. So let's say a scenario: you're 22 years old. You haven't been in really a real relationship. Maybe been had a couple girlfriends, something like 6 month relationship here, a year, 2 months there, but never nothing really where you like, okay, this is my woman, this is my girl. But you always had that lean back to as your mom. Your mom is your girl. She's your woman. She's your everything at that moment. Okay, so now we go to a different scenario. Let's say like 43 years old. You have a wife, y'all been married, I don't know, random time, like let's say 13 years. You have no kids there. Now you and your mom still might be close, whatever, but that's your wife. That's the love of your life, and nothing comes before her, right? Besides, if you're a religious person, you would say God. Now, a different scenario. Let's say you got a wife, married 23 years, and you guys got 3 kids between each other. Now, to me, it's different types of love. That's why I said that, because you love your mom a totally different way than you love, you know, your kids and your wife. But remember, like they used to say, like, what's that shit? Oh, if your, let's say your wife, mom, or kids will drown them in the ocean, who do you save first? Right? So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I save the person that I'm in love with. I've never heard nobody say, "Oh, I'm in love with my kids." "Oh, I'm in love with my mom." I only heard people say, "I'm in love with my wife," because, like I said, that's a totally different level of love. Of course, you love your kids to death, you love your mom to death, but in my mind, I just think that your wife, the person that you say you in love with, it should be first. I can't tell you if you put your mom second, your kids second. If it's a bullet coming and you can only choose to save one, your kids or your wife, who do you save? I mean, I want to say my kids, but I think deep down I would say my wife at the end of the day, because I feel like that's who God made you for, made each other for. Not to say, of course, you can't have another wife, or not to say you can't have more kids, but it's something different in that saying, I'm in love with this person, with that whole feeling and, everything that goes along with that. That's just what I feel like saying. Okay.